Olá pessoal, eu me chamo Dark e estamos aqui com o Amsterdam 1616. Tô animado porque é do criador do Assassin's Creed. Adoro a franquia Assassin's Creed original, né? Não que a fórmula do RPG que colocaram na franquia seja ruim, eu gosto. Só que deixou de ser Assassin's Creed na minha opinião. É outra coisa, é um ótimo jogo, mas só estão usando o nome. Enfim, não vou me alongar nisso não. E vamos lá aproveitar esse jogo. Jogar uma obra de ficção, igualzinho, cara. Eu lembro muito de Assassin's Creed. E uma coisa que eu tava reparando, que o pessoal tava reclamando que não tinha algumas coisas no jogo, e na própria página do jogo avisa que é só um prólogo narrativo que apresenta o universo. Não é o jogo completo. Eles avisam lá, né? O pessoal tava reclamando que não tinha muita gameplay e tal, enfim. Nenhuma demo essa aqui, é uma prólogo.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Muito boa. Uma coisa que me chamou a atenção aqui nesse jogo foi que de dia ela investiga, né? E à noite ela vai atrás dos originais, né? Basicamente de dia eles ficam disfarçados de pessoas. São demônios, pelo que parece. Gostei muito da premissa. Então tem um sistema de investigação de dia e à noite combate, pelo que parece. Vamos lá. Cara, me amarra em magia, então assim, tomara que a bruxaria coma solta aqui. Olhar e andar. Ah, claro, aqui não, é no jogo completo. Para olhar ao redor, para mover. Coletar energia Lux. Um X para coletar energia Lux quando estiver perto de ecos de vida. LT para focar. Qualquer objeto com folhas vermelhas flutuantes. RT para encantar esse objeto. E a abertura desse jogo aqui lembra muito Assassin's Creed. Não sei se o criador fez de propósito, né? Mas lembra muito. Muita referência do Assassin's Creed. Analise os gatos na árvore sagrada. Segura aí, tem pra focar, pra mirar, tá. O espírito, um sussurro que vem do vazio, um toque do além. O espírito guarda muitos segredos. Para confirmar o Petarapesa, que nome estranho. Nem sei se esses outros gatos que tá na árvore ali tem outra coisa, mas deixa pra lá.
Please come in.
Professor Lucas?
Yes. Yes, and you must be Cleo. I'm up here. Please join me.
Be right there.
Impressão minha? Ou isso daqui tá se passando em outro período? Lucas, especialista em paleografia no departamento de história da Universidade Bernard Land. Vou marcar ele. Já tem muita coisa aqui.
Please join me, Cleo.
Chegando, investigando. E... Cara, até nisso tá lembrando Assassin's Creed, né? Uma coisa que eu odiei, sério, eu odiei mesmo, ele ter tirado essa questão do sair da Animus e a guerra entre assassinos e templários. Tava bem profunda. Assim, eu entendo que meio que se perdeu no Assassin's 4 pra frente. Poderia ser bem mais elaborado, né? Mas eu gostava mesmo assim. E eles foram largando mão com o tempo, cara. Eu não tava gostando. Pô, cara. Os novos até tentaram voltar, né? Botaram uma protagonista nova. Achei legal, mas o último que saiu, o Shadow, nem sai da Animus mais. E o 4, pelo que falaram, não tem mais a Animus. Eu falei, como assim? Os caras nem pra trabalhar melhor com o remake do Assassin's Creed. Colocar uma história melhor, né? Personagem novo, sei lá. Fazer uma coisa melhor. Desistiram de ver mesmo.
Pleased to meet you, Professor Lucas.
The pleasure is mine, Cleo. I'm glad you called.
Were you looking for something in particular?
I was, but my intricate classification system failed me once again. You know, this is the exact spot where I met your father for the first time.
Really?
Yes, he was looking for essays on Rembrandt and other Dutch masters. His arms were brimming with books. He could barely see in front of himself.
That sounds like my father. Yes.
I recognized myself in his eagerness to learn. The same eagerness that brings you here, I suppose.
Oh. Yes. I have the letter he gave me. Could you have a look?
Absolutely. Let's go to my desk. So how's my dear friend Aaron?
You called my father a friend.
Of course.
He never talked about you before giving me the letter.
I was devastated when he told me about his condition. I'm sorry, Cleo.
He told you. When?
I saw him about a year ago. He warned me that you were going to call when you were ready.
Oh. I guess he told you a lot.
Not much more. He is a very private person, as you know.
Te deu a mão?
Let us settle at my desk, just there, by the fireplace. Now, Let's see that intriguing letter.
I can't read past the first line my father wrote. And then there's this last part at the end. Both are in English, but everything else is... I was hoping you could help me. I've never seen anything like this before. The writing seems to be hidden behind some sort of veil, and there's movement in it. It's like something organic.
You're absolutely right. I've only seen this once before. I have a 300-year-old manuscript that has the same protective layer, which means that this letter is from the Zandaris tribe.
Zandaris?
Yes, it's a very ancient tribe. I wonder how your father got this letter.
Can you decipher it?
I'm afraid I can't. But there is a tome in here on ancient writing that mentions the Zandaris' protected communication. Although finding it may be a bit of a challenge, I think I might have stored it a little too well. The library's registry should help. Have you checked the ancient writing system section? The library's registry might help. It's right there in the center.
Ah, tá. Pra história, civilização antiga, esquecida. Temos de escrita antiga, então seção 6, né? Heresia, bruxaria. Eu vou no 6. Mais assertivo, eu acho. Ué, peraí. Ah, tá.
The ancient writing system section should be here, on the main floor.
Como...
Have you checked the ancient writing system section? The library's registry might help. It's right there in the center.
Deixa eu olhar. Entendi muito bem, não? Ah, apareceu agora. Civilizações antigas. Poucas informações existem sobre a tribo da idade, cuja origem remontam ao período neolítico pré-cerâmico. Caraca! Menções mais recentes ao Zodari aparecem no século XIV, referindo-se à tribo como uma sociedade secreta. Relatos que sobreviveram ao teste de tempo sugiram que certos membros da tribo possuíam um certo objetivo, conhecido como Epare. Quando Ieparan era adornado, direcionado a informações protegidas de outros membros. Os andares, o observador supostamente conseguiu interpretar seu significado, a natureza do Ieparan permanece certa, mas parece que o próprio Ieparan estava escondendo um objeto que o observador casual considera comum. Ah, esses nomes estranhos, fogo pra além.
What did you find?
Protected Zendare's information was only decipherable through an object. Something called a heparin?
Yes, of course.
So you've heard of it before?
I thought it was a legend. It varies depending on the source. I've never seen one.
They said it appears as something unremarkable.
I wonder, has your father ever given you something other than the letter? Something like a key or a pendant?
He gave this to me when I was a child. But I don't think it has anything to do with...
Fascinating.
I don't see how this could help us decipher a language.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It doesn't work.
It's all right. Aaron has thought this through. There must be something that we're missing. Something to activate it, maybe.
What makes you so sure that my father was behind this?
Would it really be so surprising?
I just wish he had told me more before he...
I understand, but this is his way to do so. Aaron made sure that we would meet in this very room. He's a brilliant man. None of this is coincidence. Have a look around. See if there's anything that piques your interest. Something only you could notice.
Did you know that my father donated a bust of Rembrandt to this school?
I didn't. I'm afraid to say I never paid much attention to their donors.
That must mean something, right? I know he loves this school, but...
I'd say follow that lead. There's a section in this library dedicated to Rembrandt. You might want to look into anything related to Rembrandt, Cleo. It makes perfect sense if we try to think as your father would.
Era de ouro, dentes e a influência de Rembrandt. Seção 14. Mas sim. Aqui.
Show me everything your father might have left you, Cleo. Two heads are better than one.
Muito estranho ela andar com a mão assim.
You might want to look into anything related to Rembrandt, Cleo. It makes perfect sense if we try to think as your father would. If Aaron did leave us something, it wouldn't be surprising if it tied back to Rembrandt in one way or another. I'm not sure your father left you anything here, but I do know he would have wanted you to look into Rembrandt. You should take a look at the section dedicated to the master.
Deixa eu ver aqui, não caiu um livro, viajei. Vou ver se tem um outro lado aqui. Doação general estimada ex-aluno e professor do nosso currículo. Secreto? Olha aí. Nota oculta. Viu? Você está perto. Esse texto é de um velho conhecido. Acredito que você saberá o que fazer. Ensinou agora a andar mais rápido. Ainda bem que eu já tô fazendo isso.
My father left me a note.
Wonderful.
I don't understand it, but my name's on it.
Let's see.
Do you know what these symbols mean?
It seems to refer to a special tool. A sacred tool, most probably, and blood from, I think it specifies lifeline.
Blood from a lifeline. I remember. From the hand.
That's it. That's the Hiparan. Aim it at the letter. Are you all right?
Yes. It's...
Cleo, if you're reading this,
Papa?
it means you're experiencing Nux. It's this dark energy you can feel through your guts. Don't worry. It's yours, Cleo. And you'll become its master. You're my daughter, Mabel, and I love you deeply. I once promised to tell you everything about your mother. This is it, but not the way you were expecting. Take these words as a guide to prepare you for what's coming. It all started on December 30th, 1999. I was with Agnes, my girlfriend at the time. We were in Amsterdam for the year 2000 celebrations, and we had a room in a pretty cool hotel. I thought we were turning the page on a year, a century, a millennium. But it was more than that. We were standing at the beginning of a new cycle. And you, Mabel, would be part of it. Everything starts with Agnes, as far as you and I are concerned, Cleo. But in fact, it's hard to grasp how ancient this story is. Agnes was different. An old soul, yet joyful, always surprised by life. From the very beginning, it felt as though she already knew me. It was awesome. Agnes had planned something for us in our room that night. Some of her belongings had already been delivered. Ancient artifacts. I was fascinated. Truly, I had no idea what Agnes had in mind. But you know what, Cleo? I didn't care. I was in love. I never questioned Agnes's actions. She had a way of making me feel important and wanted. Needed, even. As we walked to her room, I felt a new kind of excitement. Impossible to describe. I didn't yet know I was about to lose my grip on reality. As you'll see, Mabel, losing my grip on reality is an understatement. The truth is, I never had a grip on anything at all. The closer we got, the more something stirred in my veins. Nothing unpleasant. More as though the city's canals were running through my body. There was something electric about Agnes. A force emanated from her. The force I was about to discover. All in all, what awaited me in that room never felt threatening, Cleo. Deep inside, somehow, it always felt as though I'd been chosen. Agnes went directly to the bathroom to put on her magic touch, she said. She didn't need any in my view. She was being literal, I guess. Could you set up my relics the way I told you to? She asked from the bathroom. I had to rummage through a chest, a shelf, even her bag to find those things of hers. So old they were unsettling.
Eita, começar um ritual aqui. Vivo.
Did all my mirrors get installed? She asked. Yes. They'd been placed around the bed, and the bed had been moved. Even now, I don't know how, or by whom. When everything was ready as Agnes requested, she came out of the bathroom. She was... I have no words to describe what followed, Cleo. It felt ethereal until I lost the thread. Woke up or something. I'm still not sure. I was a cat, Cleo. Yes, you read that well. I was a cat. The room was like in a nightmare. Agnes was floating, literally, and seemed frozen in time.
Agora é estranho. É o gatinho.
Of course, I thought I was dreaming, but not for long. It was too real somehow. I could feel the fur on my body.
Esse coito tá indo muito além, né? Caraca. Meu Deus. Ah, entendi, mas... Ah, tá aqui. Por que apareceu...
My senses were heightened. Everything I saw or heard became a voice calling me. Go further, and you'll see. Go further, and you'll see. The further I went, the more real my sensations became. Yet the world around me felt increasingly surreal. It was scary, disturbing. But something was definitely calling to me, from what seemed to be the other side. And then, in a forest, yes, a forest, I knew it in my bones. It was someone calling me. A woman. Things were blurring together, Cleo. My cat spirit, a thirst for freedom, for leaping onto anything, and my pull toward her calls. And I saw her, frozen in time, like Agnes in the room. And my cat spirit again, a need to size her up.
Tá. Como é que eu pulo ali assim? Ah, só pra analisar? Do Boticário, de Angela, cujos sobrenome foi esquecido. Ela foi criada pelos descendentes da tribo Zaindari e preparada pelo seu papel como coletora. É descendente direta de Terra, a provedora original da linhagem de sangue provedor, coletor. A primeira dos Zaindari a receber nux e espalhada sobre a Terra. Eu tenho que pular ali? Ah, agora será que dá? Aconteceu por um breve momento.
Then it happened. For a brief moment, I became fully feline.
Welcome, Patrice. Welcome, Aaron.
Aaron? You know my name? We talk? I can talk? I was in shock, Cleo. Nothing made sense.
Yes, you are my union, my Patrice.
My cat.
Of course.
But what?
Did no one tell you about the ceremony? Where you come from?
What? No! What do you mean?
It matters not for now. I'm Noah, the collector. Those are the Zaindaris. Follow me, and I shall explain anon. We've much to do this night.
It was the only thing I could do anyway, Cleo. That woman, Noah, she seemed like the only one who could clarify all this.
Cara, vou dizer que eu gostei. E tá muito Assassin's Creed. O cara praticamente viajou no tempo, né? Não através de uma ânima, mas com magia. Eu me amarro nessa questão de acessar, dividir, né? A atenção em duas linhas temporais, né? E você vê que tem interferência. Meio que tá voltando com a questão que Assassin's Creed largou, né? Tô animado. Eu espero que tenha sua própria identidade. Tá parecendo que tem. Não é baseado em parkour, né? Gostei bastante, gostei bastante. Bom, pessoal, é só isso. É bem narrativo, só pra mostrar o que vai por... o que está por vir, né? E é isso, pessoal. Valeu!